So after the social studies meeting, I was thinking in a possible idea inspired by Rachel, Kelly, and Chitra's idea about current events. So what I did quickly, I don't know, we need to explore much more this. It's I designed a template in Google Maps. So we can call it, for example, current events week 1 and 2, November 18th. And if we open these, I have all the links here of the magazines that the kids need to go and research, so they can copy and paste. You cannot hyperlink, so they can copy and paste this in another tab, let's say here, and they just do Command C and they put it here, and they can just do the research there, the New York Times, etc. So that's one possibility. They will be all here. As the time changes, we can just put current events week 2, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, whatever. That's one way to record them. The other thing that I created is you have the first layer and then it says read first. So here you can have more instructions. You can customize these because you can edit it. Anything you want, you can edit it. So you can tell the kids what exactly 1, 2, 3, what do you want to insert in each pin. So that's in read these first. And the next one, what I created, it's one example and with migrants, like how would it look like. For example, if they click here, which is position, you can have a video, you can have a picture too, you can insert more things. And my article was taken from, and it's called whatever, here's the picture of whatever, and then there is a hyperlink to another place where they can get more information. So they have to summarize. All the instructions here are actually located over here. You just tell them what to do, but that's an idea of how a pin would look like. They just pin it and they go there. If they want to zoom in, they can zoom in to see where are the news coming, and it's located exactly on the island of Moyore, which is over there. So they have to actually located geographically as well. So if they use another, they find another article about Africa, they just only need to get a pin. And once they say it's happening in Nigeria, but once they go to the pin, they can call it, you know, I don't know, crisis of oil, and then they can do / by, I don't know, Mary, whatever. Mary J. And then when they save, because it happens in Africa, I put underneath pins where all the continents, so they will need to get the pin of Africa because it happens in Africa. And they have, and then that's it. And they insert everything through here, isn't it? They can search, they can insert movies, they can check your photos, they can check more in their own drive, or they can do a YouTube search, whatever they need to insert in the pin to complete their article. And they can type anything they want in their summary here, isn't it? They can do whatever they want there. So that's how you insert the pins. If you have another one in, let's say, in the Americas, you probably want to get pin the Americas. Here I put one. But basically you need to insert another one, and I put them, and then here it is. It happens, let's say, in, I don't know, Nevada there. And then when you click, again, the same, you have the chance, because I insert those pins, look at the one that is for the Americas, and then you know that happens in the Americas. So there are 5 pins, each one for the continent is in here. I put it on the, and then change everything there. So that's how you put new pins. But these new pins that are coming, I have classes: yellow, black, blue, orange, purple. So when I share one of these points, let's say, are in my yellow class. There it goes. So my yellow class will add here 20 points, isn't it? And all their news will be in my yellow class. My black class will add here. That just tell them not to touch the other ones because they can share. Blue class here, and the orange class here. Purple class will be here. Once I finish that, I will have a map full of points with a and I can actually, I mean, eliminate one layer, isn't it? So I don't want to see the yellow class. I want to see only the yellow class. So I don't need to see the black class, the blue class, or the orange class, or the purple class. So I am seeing the yellow. But let's say that I want to see the yellow class or the blue class. I can activate those two, like Google Earth, isn't it? And the news will come all together in one map of the world, all together per week. Once I finish, it goes to my drive. But if I need to create another one, the only thing that I do here, I said copy map, and I rename. I call it now week, let's say week 2 and 3, and then I said okay, and it produces exactly another copy of the map. It's coming, and it will be in your drive. You can create weeks. This will be another one, and of course you can eliminate these layers, and then create a new one. You can say, well, let's just, I don't want to eliminate, I want to eliminate this point. But if you don't want to eliminate it, probably in the new layer you delete the layer, and then probably you need to create another blue black for the next week. That's it. But you can create it super quick. The only thing you do is add layer. So I eliminate these ones because they were from my other class, and they must have been full of things. So I do that quickly and delete the layer, because imagine these are full of other kids from the week 1. So they will be in my other map, but not in this one. This will be the second week. And then I create new ones. I said add layer, and then that will be my yellow class, and then keep going, isn't it? And that will be add layer, and that will be my black class, and so on, isn't it? So in that way, you finish this one. Now is the week 2, 3 full of maps. You can see which layers you see by class, and then after that you just create another copy map, and then just delete, clear new layers, and you will end with news constantly, from the whole world. We can share it with other people, etc. If you want to share the first map, say this was my other map that I was doing before, this is the other one, this is this one, week 1 and 2. The only thing that I do is share, and then I just share it here, isn't it? I open, and I said only one with the link. As you know, they can edit, because they can edit my map. Say save, and then I invite the people. I can merge with my students too if I want. If I can copy and paste the list of my students, or I can put it in my in my Google Classroom. So I can go copy all this link, put it in my Google Classroom, and they will have access, and say go to my Google Classroom, check with the current events of this week, and everybody clicks here. I don't have to add all the emails there. So super easy how you can create a version of on paper, but in Google Maps of current events.